Is it okay to get scolded at, even if it's not my fault? Is it okay to feel lonely even when I'm surrounded by people? Is it okay to listen to my heart even when nothing feels right? Inside, I'm not okay. I'm not happy. I want to cry and I want to scream. I want to say what I really feel. But I fear if I express myself, I'll be scolded again for being nothing but myself. It hurts the one who encircle me. Is it okay to work hard and still not get appreciated? Is it okay to pretend to be happy and still be sad? I am not afraid of what's coming my way. I'm ready to embrace changes. I'm ready for a new me that is free to express my identity. I want to love my uniqueness. I want to live my existence. But is it okay if I do that? If I become myself and not someone's opinion? Is it okay to accept myself the way I am and still be nothing? Hey everyone, this is Nitya and I welcome you all to the second episode of Behind the Scenes of Self-Discovery. Before moving on with today's topic, let me tell you that this podcast was created as a part of Podcast Lab by India Film Project in association with Anchor by Spotify. In this episode, I wanted to acknowledge the darker side of our personalities that contributes towards the feelings we have for our inner self. A lot of inspiration in today's episode has been drawn from the songs Blue and Grey and Jamia's Swoon by BTS, and hence the title Blue and Grey Part 2. So let's get started. I've heard many people saying that in order to find yourself, you need to lose yourself. The process of self-discovery from being unaware to hating oneself to finally accepting and loving one's existence and worth comes with a long, awaited roller coaster ride of emotional turmoil. These emotions are essential for our survival and adds meaning to our lives. We are sensitive to our feelings, whether we express them or not. Our vulnerability to act as a stimulus to our sentiments in situations we can control and in those in which we can't is evident through our bodily actions. However, with the passage of time, the burden of expressing feelings has become a matter of self-embarrassment and shame rather than self-acceptance. Let me explain this to you using a very simple example. For instance, today if I cry watching a movie that has a plot weaved around how intrinsic family bonds are and what importance they hold in one's life, I will be termed as emotional. Well, it's true, but to some extent. However, what is being emotional? We are often advised not to be overly emotional, but one never suggests that we must be healthily emotional. Why is it that if today you say you are emotional or you take things by your heart, it is counted as a sign of weakness? Why being emotional can't be counted on as a strength as well? Why is it that when we go on giving lectures on maintaining balance in every aspect of life, we simply kick out emotional balance, stating the one-sided fact of being overly emotional. And this fact is so important to address when we talk about the youth of today and tomorrow. We may not know, but our ignorance will make them suffer beyond your and my imagination. A part of me is always in darkness that is forever in disguise. The darkness that I see and feel every moment that defines a larger part of my identity, yet is lost. Lost in search of validation and acceptance. The ray of light is extremely dim in that corner of my soul. Even if I try reaching out to that flicker of light, it fades away like it was just an illusion. Our longing for self-acceptance seems so much of an unrealistic dream when it is the very first thing to live a happy life. This lost, unrecognized part in me is relentlessly fighting for acceptance, for its existence the way it is. If I cry in situations that makes my heart empathize to external sensitivity, doesn't mean I'm emotionally weak. Rather, it's a testimony to the fact that I'm still a human being who knows and values the emotional bonding we all share together. RM reminds us, you know your tears and dedication, even if no one knows it. Be the person who leads you, not the one who breaks you. When I was listening to Jamaya Swoo by BTS the other day, the only thing that I could think about this song was how intricately they have outlined every feeling that we struggle to express otherwise. But to be able to express so many emotions, one must feel the same with equal pain. While the concept of deja vu deals with experience of already experiencing something, Jamaya Swoo stands in complete contrast with the former. Jamaya Swoo is the experience of being unfamiliar with a situation that is actually very familiar. Now, the lines in the song, please save me, please give me another chance, please give me a remedy, have an intriguing impact on me. When we all are struggling to find our identities in this crowd, can I say these lines to comfort myself? Can someone listen to me and help me find a remedy to be my true self and not an opinionated embodiment of the world I find difficult to fit in? Will I be able to save myself if I am given another chance? Will I be able to survive in this real world by embracing myself? You may have found yourself hardening to life as time has passed. It's easy to become the sum of our negative experiences and to forget who we truly are. Our inner self is exposed to so many external expectations that it's hard to maintain its true identity. Sometimes I wonder if my existence is important, whether the darkness that envelopes me will ever fade away to make space for some light. No matter how much I try to be happy, I feel a strong void of emptiness inside myself. When we said, I just want to be happier, am I asking for too much? I never felt a line describing me so accurately. And this isn't just for me. I know many of you out there feel the same way, just seeking happiness in the process. For me, the songs Blue and Grey and Jamaya Swoo are intertwined with the feeling of seeking happiness and finding a remedy. So while we figure out a way to find happiness in things we do, let's remember that while we were preparing for what we are today, we gave up on our happiness yesterday, and while we are readying ourselves for tomorrow, we are giving up on our happiness today. So, when do we actually take out time for cherishing happiness? It's time to take a pause. Take time to give. Give your soul a bit of your time today. To love the life you live. To celebrate the death that awaits you. Take time to appreciate everyone around you, and most importantly, appreciate yourself. But remember, it's okay if you do not get patted in return. Not every action requires external validation as long as it makes your inner self happy. Take time to remember people you have right now in your life and be grateful to those who were a part of you yesterday, and be ready to embrace those who will be a part tomorrow. Take time to reflect the love and beauty you carry inside yourself to be able to radiate it to the world outside. Pause, take time, proceed.